Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today? I love the classic streams. It's good to be back. It's good to it's like one of my highlights of the week. I enjoy doing. So, how are you all doing, everyone? Good to see you. Shashko, Nick Beaver, Frunza, Bottom Boy, Aaron Rogers, Hosen. I'm sure digging your car out was pretty damn tiring, dude. Yogurt, Rodal Hawks, Bottom Boy said Lee Pancake, is it? Find us, everyone else too. HC, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Will trophy shots come to call a while? Don't know, mate. Hopefully one day. But remember, guys, we'll just kick this off. This is a classic stream today, so we're just doing classic questions. No, Megs today. No, I'm trying to get Megs along to classic, but she's pretty busy too. So I'm sure we'll get her on here some stage. But as you guys know too, it's a little bit more complicated than Call of Wild, so we just ease her in there. Like she's doing awesome with Call of Wild, learning it all and stuff like that. So to throw in the deep end with classic might be a little bit too mean as well. So we'll see how we go. 2 Moons Strong, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Johan Fargrell as well. Good to see you all. Dilly Can. So today, guys. Now, I haven't actually really hunted these before. I tried, actually, one time, and then the service crashed on me. This was my personal time. So we're going to go and roam the hills of Timber Gold Trails. Now, if you guys are kind of like, don't like doing don't like fast traveling, this is where I've got my tent. But you can do a really great elk hunt up, right up through here. You basically actually head out down this thing, follow it up through here. You can go down this way, too, if you want. But just keep calling all the way up, and I've shot elk right up and sort of around here a couple of times too. But there's actually a lot of elk up. There's a few wolves too. But if you like for me when I was playing this hardcore kind of every day and stuff, I'd set myself a nice mission and a route to go through, and that's kind of where I'd recommend going up. I've never really gone up this way. I know I have done it, but I just never really gone up that way. I find up this way better because there's lots of elk in here too. So. On me, which I better just double checking in before I take off, I have I've decided I haven't used as much. For some reason, the 30 for 30 lever action rifle, and I may take the scope off. Feels very themey to go and hunt some puma, right? So you love classic, but you can't get it. Need that PC AHC. I think that's what's going on there. Meg's probably in chat, I'd say, so it's all good. Bradster, how you doing, man? Good to see lots of elk starting at the other lodge and going up to. Yeah, exactly. That pocket up behind that southern lodge that Strong's talking about is fantastic as well for elk, so it's so good. Hey, Darren, how you doing? I'm a wolf, pronounced wolf. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, and then equipment-wise, I have a electronic caller. Scent spray is going to be pretty critical and stuff like that. Clothing wise, I've got a full camo on, which isn't so good in the hills actually, but that's okay. So yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to shoot some. There's bighorn sheep up here and stuff too. So for me, honestly, the mountains just got more exciting of Timber Gold Trails. I already like hunting the bighorn sheep. It's a slower type of hunting. Get up, do a lot of grassing, do a lot of listening. You've actually got to hunt the bighorn sheep because they don't really do calls too. Sometimes you can get a fight sound, but yeah, I really enjoy like spot and stalking up here, and now so with Pumas it's going to be pretty cool too. So my plan is going to be that I'm just going to sort of cruise along. I know they're pretty flighty, the Pumas. Go and try and get some calls and see how we do basically. But Dimitri messaged me and said they're pretty hard with a winky face, so we'll see how we go with it. So. Have you seen a Bigfoot on this map? Not on this one actually, but on what am I talking about? On Red Feather Falls there is a Bigfoot, if you're lucky enough. So yeah, that's right. There's also ptarmigan up here too, so you could take your shotgun. Actually, that's probably not a bad run down though, Rank. You could take a smaller caliber rifle like I've got, and a shotgun as well. I don't see one, but you'll be scaring all the kitty cats away too, I suppose. So, Spawn and Rubus, how you doing? Good to see you. Puma on this map are even more stealthy than the lynx. You reckon, Ned Belly? Yo, that's a scary prospect to think about because the lynx are already pretty, hard to get. So, Safe House. Good morning. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I had to be. Let's just say, I had to be quite careful with the stream title that I wrote today. Okay, so yeah. I never found any links while in Hemel. You never found any, no, Ranko? We can get you some links. I need that 200 plus moose for you too. Still, I haven't hunted them a lot, but they seem at least least of the three cat. They seem easiest of the three cats to me. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, I was thinking they're a bit bigger. It's more open here. You're not got any weird snow blizzards to to contend with and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna head round, cruise around, see what's going on. Did I put some scent eliminator on already? I didn't, so let's crack that on too. So, I'm sure I've said this before too, but bighorn sheep, the best way, it doesn't work for everyone's headsets. I don't know what it is, but the best way to find them is actually listen when they're running on the banks. You can hear like a shingle running sound. It sounds like this snow came in on the first Halloween event, and that we don't know how to remove it. It's something weird going on with it. So usually it used to rain up in the top of the hills here too, and then Halloween, the first werewolf Halloween event broke it. So yeah, we're not sure what's going on with it, and it doesn't really affect gameplay. It's just kind of weird. Hey, it is late fall. You could get some snow too, and we're in the mountains. It's kind of themey. So hearing my voice only in my left earphone headset. Is anybody else having those issues? I just double check, because my mic today, because I was doing some other stuff with it, is being super weird. So I just will double check mic settings, but it should be it's on the right one. Yeah, let me know if that's the same for everybody else too. Yeah, only hearing it, there seems to be balance is a bit to the left. I did it start as fine now. I don't understand the issue, but I think it's fine. Got the right earbud in here, right side is a bit lower. Maybe there's something weird going on. I don't think that does anything, actually. No, it doesn't. It's just other stuff. Yeah, maybe maybe what happened is the strumming did actually damage the microphone too. I ate some strumming the other day live on stream, and upon opening the can, I got me and the microphone got sprayed with fish juice, so it could be that. Hey, Boddy, how are you doing, Boddy? Thank you very much for your nice, kind message in game too, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Really brave enough to eat it? Yes, brave enough to eat it. I ate it. The first one I did completely raw, like this. That's a good sign. Completely raw with just the first. Wait, can I spot this one from here? I have a feeling it's probably over the top of there somewhere. Actually, I need to load up my gun too. Would be bad if it was not coming in. Okay, I think I just try and find a spot to smoke it now. Puma call, where are you, Puma? Where is? Wow! I love the cat calls. They're so good. Alright, it's party time. It is party time. Sometimes the pathing in the mountains can be a little bit weird, so should we try and get the first one with iron sights? I mean, let me see what the irons look like on this one actually before we get carried away. Oh, I'm feeling pretty confident of that. I'm feeling pretty confident. So, you're using a gun that barely anyone uses. Up to say, yeah, well, Dilly, I just wanted to give it a go. I thought, hey, it's probably going to be pretty good for bighorn sheep. It's probably going to be pretty good for cats. It's a beautiful gun too. I mean, if that doesn't scream freedom, I don't know what does, right? But let's see what happens here anyway. Super Moist, how you doing, buddy? It is the Lone Star Mob. It is indeed. Oh, general, it is a great game, dude. Yes, the graphics are not as good as Call of the Wild, but gameplay-wise, it's unbeatable, dude. It's more hardcore. Call of the Wild's a bit more of a arcadey feel to it. Not obviously not 100% arcade, but I'm just thinking because, like I was saying, sometimes the pathing's weird. It could actually come down up the top there too, but well, not weird. It just chooses a different path to come in, you know. I do believe I put in some smelly kitty spray too. That's the official word for it, smelly kitty spray. I'm going to get the old binos out because I actually don't know how big these are. Maybe it already ran. I don't know. We'll give it a little bit longer anyway and see what happens. So, hey Megs, how you doing? Everyone was asking you about you before. They're saying, when are you going to join us for a classic stream? There it is. Or is that a bighorn? That's a bighorn. I can't aim up anymore with the binoculars there. So, unconfirmed bighorn sheep caller as well, ladies and gentlemen. Takes time to come. Finest, thanks very much. I will, like I said, I'll just chill out for a little bit and wait for it. So there we are. They come slower than the link spawner news. Ooh. Oh, that's saying something, that is. Is Serpun in here? Hey, how you doing? I'll join one day. That's all good. You know, and it's always an open invite, so don't, you know, just turn up and be like, yo, I'm joining today. And I'll be like, sweet. And I was getting so fixated on the bighorn sheep that they could have come in by now. It could have spooked too, eh? It was quite close when I was still kind of walking around, so I don't know. Haven't had any more calls from it either too, but I think it's like the bobcat. Sometimes they stop calling when they're getting called in. So, I don't know. Pope Francis, welcome into the stream, bud. So I heard something walking on the right. How is the mic now? Is it working? Apparently the sound's a bit weird for some reason, so. I did Flipsity. I really like his hog video. Like, I really love how, like, his real life hunting video is exactly the same as how he does his Call of the Wild videos. I think it was so good. Like, you could have just replaced it with Call of the Wild footage and it would have been the same thing. So. Sounds fine to you, Meg? Okay, yeah, some people are saying it was only in the left ear. Some people are saying it's in both, but am I being too impatient here, or do we think it's gone? Do we think the putty tat's gone? I watch every one of his vids. Yeah, I mean, I know, you know, I really like DD. I think he's funny. I think he's like, it is quite an art to making, like, that man can make anything look, sound exciting, right? And that's what a good entertainer should do. So, got lots of respect for him because of that. So. Kudu Hunter, my man, I haven't seen you in ages. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. I normally wait 10 minutes and leave, TK. Okay, Dawson, how much longer have I got you for then, bud? Well, oh, there it is, look. Get down. Did you see that? So I wonder what it's going to do. It's kind of in a weird spot. Oh, I think it's stuck. That's why it's not coming in, because it's stuck. Hey, kitty cat. Alright, we're going to have to do some sneaky sneak in and get a bit of a side-on shot. So, don't ignore me, please! Logan, I don't intentionally ignore anyone, buddy. It's just, you know, trying to talk, trying to read, trying to shoot, trying to breathe, you know. I'm usually only capable of 2 things at once, so at the moment my brain's really pushed to its limit. So, Danielle, how you doing? Yeah, General, there's a lot of cool equipment, but remember, this has been going like 11 years now. Is it nearly 12? Is Ron in here? I'm like, it's so old, I'm starting to lose track of it all, you know. So, how much? So this spotting scope, is this the big one? This is the good one, right? It goes in a long way. Yeah, this is the big boy one. 30 to 65. It's a must-have. It's a little bit, you know, kind of clunkier, if you want to call it, than the other one, but all right. Poor little kitty got stuck on a tree, but I think, let's see. I don't know if I can shoot up that far. We'll find out. Might have to put the scope on for this. Yeah, I'm going to have to put the scope on for this one. Because this gun's, like, fun to use. It doesn't pack a lot of punch, so it's time to, you know, if it had come in closer, then I definitely would have done it. But, yeah, look at that. Even with the scope on, it's a bit rough. Right, I'm going to wait for animation to stop walking. And then we'll try and have a dig at it. If it stops. Are you gonna stop walking, please? Close enough for 30-30 no scope? Okay. Oh, smoked it! Right, don't forget to pick up the caller, wherever it is. Oh, I didn't have my bow ready either. Actually, Puma with a bow, that'd be a fun thing to do. Where are you? I can't even remember where I put it. Listen for it. It's over here somewhere. There it is. No. What am I doing? What am I doing? How do I take this down again? Oh, they changed it. Aha! There we go. I actually like that now. I didn't. Shame on me for not knowing that, but yeah, I like that. It's good. Center. The super fast thing. You should have seen one charge vector. It was awesome. Oh, wait, they attack too. That's pretty cool. Do you know who play like Call of Duty? Yeah, they do. How was hunting in Finland? Oh, it was awesome. It was really good fun. Just as the selfish plug, second video comes out tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm already well in full swing to planning all my my hunting adventures this year. So, I've got a trip coming up. Hopefully, we're just in the middle of sorting out to Hungary, Finland, France. Then America, and then Finland again. So 5 trips, hopefully. We're not going to New Zealand anymore until like Christmas time. That's the latest plan anyway, because of basically COVID, but also because obviously, well, not obviously, maybe because I know my wife is a bit sick. So traveling at the moment would be a dumb idea. So I am going to Hungary, buddy. I am going to Hungary. I'm going to do some bow hunting there. It's going to be good fun. I can't even. I should have put a marker where this cat is. But I think we can find it. There it is over there anyway, using the sunglass trick. I think I can see anything else moving on the hills over there. What part? Fly into... What's the main city called? I can't even... I haven't booked anything yet. Brain's having a fart. Sorry, body. But... Oh, I'm not going to be meeting anyone, body. Just, like, go to the airport, go to the outfitter, come back again, dude. Sorry about that. But also because of, like, you know, COVID, I'm purposely not running around seeing things. I won't be there as a tourist, stuff like that. So, Budapest, that's the one. That's where I'm flying into. So, 35 more days until spring. Archery bear, nice. Up to my room and ready to learn Tiki. What you got for me? Well, oh. What a nice little way to start off, eh? What's a big size Puma scoring these days, ladies and gents? Huh? Karate, how you doing? I have to take a, what's the, no! No! Come back! Ah, can I get down there? You son of a kitty! Son of a cutie! Wait, that's a big one? Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Ned. Let's see if I can get it as a... Oh, it's down there. Cannot place animal here? So where do I place the animal? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! I broke it trying to cheese it. Son of a... Oh, damn it. You know what? Let me go to my trophy lodge. Oh, sorry, I'm going to taxidermy that one then if it's a big one before I go. So that was a big one, is it? That's funny. That is funny. Statistics. Last hunt. There we go. It taxidermied it. It's taxidermied. 15.3. I'm going to go and see what the leaderboards are looking like quickly. Hang on a second. Be right down to Boldham. Where are you, Puma? 15.9. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. 15.9. Oh, they look like they've already found the max scores for them. Unfortunately, no, it's not a it's not a leaderboard one. 15.8 is the bottom of the leaderboard score. But yeah, 15.982 seems to be the max score for the kitty cats. But let's get this back up and running again. Damn it! But yeah, screen will be blank, Flipsy. There's no game overlay at the moment, so but it'll pop back up again in a second. Tell you what not to do. Yeah, exactly. So don't try and cheese it by placing the animal where it can't be placed. I'll be able to put it in the lodge, Sydney, but I was wanting to get a nice cat photo with the Puma, you know. Have to be way better to score. Yeah, I kind of agree, Funness. I like it with the antlered scores. There's so much more variation in the scores. Like, basically in the top rankings, you'll probably never get the same, you know, size cats. Or the next, you know. But a lot of the predators have the same things, which is unfortunate. Lucky I picked up my caller too, because otherwise we would have been going for a run. Right, let's reload. Luckily we didn't get too far. Maybe there's another Puma right here. That would be nice. Yes, you can, Hosen. So if you guys ever miss any of them, right? So say you shoot a 200 scoring mule deer right at the start of your hunting, like, I'm not going to taxidermy it. And then 18 hours later, you're like, I'm going to taxidermy it. You can go back to the hunt history, find the what's it called, scorecard from it, and there'll be a taxidermy option there, but it only lasts up to 24 hours afterwards. So music department, oh my god, like that chime that kicks off every time gets me right in the feels. Like, it was so exciting hearing that music loading up, and then, you know, getting ready to go out and do some virtual hunting. Basically, but yeah. Single player, it is single player, Dawson. Yeah, today we're just doing some single. Next Thursday, I'll get back into. And actually, now that I've shot one, we can do some guessing games. Oh, actually, it's really hard. Do you guys want to do blind guessing games? I mean, you see, I don't have any skills yet. We don't even have any estimate, you know, for them. So, other racks and classic random like Call of Wild HC, they are much more random than Call of the Wild. There's way more variation. I don't even know how many. You get like the same sort of frames sometimes, but yeah, it's. I think probably actually in the lower level ones might be where there's a little bit less, but in high there's a lot of big ones. So, could I show you a lodge at the end if we got some time? Yeah, maybe we can put the Puma in the lodge and have a look around. So, because Limp Biscuits. Anyway, I don't know, just sort of looking around. Yeah, that's right. And lots of non-typicals are kind of rare, and they're real big and funky. So, Tay Humes, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Guessing games is fun when the score is always going to be less than 16. Probably. That's a good point. We know where the top is. We know probably where the bottom is. So. Yeah, I mean, Classic has a lot more polish. I don't know what the release rates were for Classic, but, like, you know, they put a lot of time into the gameplay, and it's it's got more of a hardcore feel to it. It's great. Call of Duty's super fun, right? Because you can just pick stuff up, shoot things, and still have a good time, still do some hunting. But if you're a hardcore hunter and you want to challenge, this game is like, to get a big, like, I mean, I say this every time, I'll probably never get the biggest animals in this game, right? Like, I play Call of Wild, I'm like, oh, if I play it long enough, I'll get a diamond. That's basically how it works, right? With this one here, there's a chance that I could do, you know, thousands of whitetail hunts and never find a 200 scoring one. So, Lou, howdy from Sweden, buddy. Howdy back to you. No, Phantom. So everything's really well balanced, and it's just like a typical free-to-play game, mate. The cheap, you know, the free currency is going to require you to do some work to get items. If we make it too cheap, then we can't afford to pay the devs to make this game, and then if we don't have any devs to continue making this game, then there's no game. So, yeah, it's just the way it is, unfortunately. Mr. Belden, how you doing? And that's already more accurate than real life scoring, which goes by 1/16 of an inch. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, I guess we're kind of just out of luck, really, then. Unless they need to make the scoring bell curve different. So, you know, yeah, I don't know. So less people get those high scores. Ron, how you doing? Bighorn sheep in the area again. Got any Pumas? Yeah, I shot a big one, Alec. My first one, it was literally just here. And then we were trying to do some funky trophy shot stuff because my putty cat slid down the hill and game crashed. Basically, I broke it. So we had to restart, but that's all good. But that guy was still big. He was pretty big. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm doing good, Ron. I'm doing good. Thanks, bud. A little more water in. Do 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 do. Opsilon, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, Ron, I still haven't watched it yet. So yeah. Hey, Yampia, can you please stop spamming in Facebook? Peru. I'm happy that you're from Peru. Thank you very much for joining us on the stream. No need to spam. Any spot recommendation where you put a feral goat feeder? Hey, Chaz, how you doing? I saw your message and I forgot to get back to you. I am terrible with it. I can't, I don't use the goat feeders much anymore. I do have a couple of spots, but I've never had much luck with them, and I've always had much more luck just roaming around with feral goats. So yeah, I'm definitely not the person to ask about feral goat feeder spots. But I just do some experimenting, Jazz. It's basically all you can do. Try and find a hill you can sit on and look down to it. Think about how you're going to get into the shooting position, you know what I mean? So and you don't put them where they don't spawn on the map too, so that's kind of a little bit of a good point too. I shot an 83 square kangaroo. If you guys, nice gaming ant, that's awesome. I could get classic if it would be offline. And HC, what is the hold up? Because it doesn't take much internet at all. Like basically, actually, if you're playing single player, the only time it needs internet is to send messages to the server. And like I ran it on like a 4 megabyte upload speed when I was in Croatia. Like it really doesn't take much in terms of internet power. So no worries, Jazz. Norbert, hey bro, how you doing? Good to see you. What, Wolf Dog? The average male Puma scores. How can the average be that when the I don't know. We have to look at the scoring curve now, because if that is actually the average male Puma score, then that's not very good. So they need to add dogs in Call of the Wild. Doing classic today, buddy. We're doing classic. Welcome into the stream. It is 9x3 by 60 worth in classic. It's a nice gun, but like for that top end gun, I just go 300. It's the 300 or the 30R, Alec. But the 9x3 is a very nice looking gun, and it is fun, and I like the action on it. It's a nice gun. You won't go wrong with it. So if you're looking at it because you like the look of it, get it. 100%. I'll look that up. Just have fun. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. What's new? I already have 300, but yeah, that's cool. Started an arrow wrap company. Once I get it going, I'm gonna make some. Hey, you said that I have a fletching jig. Actually, if I took my green screen behind me, you could see my arrow building table. But yeah, I have a fletching jig. I've been fletching my own arrows recently and making my own arrows. I got an arrows cutter too. Getting hardcore, hardcore. But we had this conversation, Flipsity. Send me a DM. I'm interested to have a look at your arrow wraps. I love customized arrows. I love arrow wraps, dude. So there we go. What's your favorite animal in classic? Kinsko, it depends on my mood. It really does. But mule deer, elk, whitetail, moose, probably. I think. But like it really depends. Like sometimes like Sitka deer with a bow is really hard. It's really fun too. That's quite a fun thing. They can see you through the trees, even though you can't see them, and you'll hear them run off if you're not careful. So yeah, it's pretty cool. How's hunting going? Any big mountain lions? Just shot one. So yeah. I think what I could run classic. I tried it before and it worked. Just need a better computer. Okay, HC, I got you, dude. I got you. Good afternoon from Germany. I need to polish up on my German. I can't. I actually did a little bit of German with Duolingo way back in the day, but it's all gone, completely gone. So yeah. back when I was a bit of a badass, I was going to go. I got offered a job to do helicopter logging in Switzerland, and all the I'm sure you guys know, but the language of choice was German for some reason. Actually, even though they spoke Swiss, I don't know why. And yeah, so I had to learn some German, but it ended up falling through, and I didn't learn much German in the end. So, can you show where on the map? Where you're on the map? Yeah. So here. I am down here. So I put a tent down here. This is the railway, goes through here. I was saying before too, like maybe you guys like I like to go. I used to like to go out for a mission. I've had a few hours, you know, and I'd walk my way up through here. There's lots of elk and there's a few wolves and stuff, but up through there is pretty good. And then like we're saying too, up behind here is full of elk, and you can walk your way up. But if you don't have that much time, set a tent up in the hills, basically. So need a German teacher. Yeah, maybe. Just some basic German would be great, actually, because there's a lot in the hunting community, a lot in this community. It'd be nice to be able to talk properly. My big tip for hunting in the hills here, don't go in late afternoon. The light does weird things, and you can't see anything at all. So try and get out earlier in the morning if possible. Alright, where are we going? Thinking we're just going to start heading across soon, actually. I mean, the thing about these cats, right, I'm guessing they could be just in the trees there, and I'd never see them, especially with the colour they had on them, right? It was pretty hardcore, so. And it's 500 meters away. Too much. It's too far. What's this one going to be? A bighorn, or is it going to be a puma? Snow kitty. Bighorn. Let's see. I mean, I could just put my glasses on and that'd be nice and it's a female. If you guys don't own yellow glasses, I really recommend it. You can, just peeking out behind the rock in real life here. What's going on? Knocked Up found a great area for him. Knocked Up's a good man. He's a very good man. I think he does. He streams on Twitch too, right? So try to get closer, but if I can't buy anything because EMs cost money, that's okay. HC, like you'll have a lot of fun with the beginner stuff, and it'll give you goals to keep playing, mate. You'll be able to keep grinding to get whatever equipment you want, stuff like that. So look on the other side too. Now you're talking. There's two sides to this mountain. There's a bighorn. Pull out the I don't think it's super huge, but should we have a crack in it anyway, right? Just for the guessing game, lols, or what are we doing here, folks? It's going to be a hard shot with this from over here, but we'll give it a nudge. All right. Where is this thing gone? Where has it gone? There it is. No! Don't go behind there. Oh, this is going to be a crazy hard shot, so. Oh, I missed it. It's got a pretty good drop on it, this gun. You see it smashed into the ground. So. Mr. Gamer, thanks, mate. This is the Hunter Classic. I don't think we're going to go after this one. I think we just cut our losses and continue. Oh, you can't jump in this game. Cut our losses and keep going. There'll be more. I don't think that was like the real big ones are so heavy and thick, you know, you can really tell if the big ones score good. So I see some 40 cat over there. I guess the internet is just the biggest problem for me with what we have. I can't update the game when it needs it. Okay, but I mean it doesn't get that many updates to HC, but I understand you know, your situation. I like more the Hunter Call of Wild. Well, future. Have you seen Classic? Classic's an older game. It sells itself basically. It's got a lot more in-depth gameplay to it. A lot more equipment. It definitely looks a bit more janky, but it doesn't look bad. It's 11 years old, you know. So and yeah, the gameplay in it's you know really what sells it for most people. In the end, it's a bit more hardcore. It's not so much of an arcade kind of feel. Big horn sheep down there, but I think it's a female. It's kind of weird, like it's just stuck on the ground. Just because of the extra render distance, basically. We need to find some more cats anyway, too, so... But after that shot, I don't really expect to find anything too soon. Try looking at Classic 7-8 years back. It's very basic, yeah. It's free, so if you get it and you don't like it, you're not losing anything. It's a good point too, Dilly. Good point. It's the most expensive free game I've ever played, Dilly. Chaz, did you put some money into it, did you? It's funny. It's 100% free if you want it to be, but of course that takes a lot of effort. But most people, like me, like before I worked here, I'd what do you want to call it? Bitten the bullet and purchased a lot of stuff for it too. It's but you know, like the amount of hours I put into this game, I well and truly got my money back. I don't think there's anything cheaper actually that you could do apart from a free game, of course. But yeah, definitely the amount of money I put into it, I got well my money back per hour I played on this game. You know, so. This game could also be called the Hunter Test of Patience instead of Classic. Sometimes it can be, yes, Mr. Bell, it can be. But that is hunting, right? Hunting is just that way inclined. So, I think we got pretty lucky with that first Puma, ladies and gents. No regrets, I love it. Yeah, that's it. It's yeah, it's a good game. It's a real good game. Alright, where are the kitty cats at? Lucy, you can't post again. I can see your posts. Welcome into the stream. I don't think I'll have time to fast travel to the other 10 yet, Spawn Anubis, because I did it before. Yeah, I got another 11 minutes. Ooh, it's gonna be touch and go. At least we did get a kitty cat to start with, right? And I'm ever hopeful that we find another one cruising around somewhere. Dawson, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you over on Facebook there. Mr. Gamer, thank you very much. I've seen your comment a few times now. I like to buy EMs every Christmas, so thank you, or a tip to the devs, but most of the year all my gear has come from free to play. That's cool. That's a good way to do it. Fire biscuits, it's good. Will there be a new reserve? There's none in the works planned at the moment, but you know, never say never. Basically, so it's the usual line, and it's still true to this day. I still You know, do you remember when we went through the free-to-play movement and everyone said, Classic's dying, you're shutting it down? Well, what has it been, like another year and a half since that time? Why isn't this game on Xbox? Because it's basically so old that it would be a huge mission. It also works a bit different. I'm not sure if you could do this sort of game on Xbox. I don't really know if it would work. Surely there might be a way to do it, but yeah. Octavio, hello from Portugal. Welcome into the stream, bud. We're going to go and find some kitty cats. I might get a little bit of a run on and hopefully we can get a call. That could be a good way to do it too, actually. Yeah, let's head back this way, I think. Is this way we're either going to find some tracks or get a call, I think, fast. So... You help me, the caller of the world, or nah? No, so I'm not actually a coder or developer or artist or anything like that. I just work as I'm part of the mule deer up here. I'm part of the marketing team for it. So do you know, community manager, manage the community, work on some cool marketing stuff, all that other jazz. Puma roaming. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Just got to find this other track, which will be over there. Did you hear that? Is that a puma sound? Sure, I saw a track here. Did I not see a track here? No, that's not a... I'm going to spread out and find this thing's puma track. That was a puma. Okay, so let's try and call this kitty cat in. I don't know where it is though, is the problem. Trying to work out, like, because we're going to need to be able to see it, right? I think if we put it, like, in the middle here. Stand up on that rock. Hopefully we've got it down. 8 minutes left. I'm just going to use another one so I don't forget. Hopefully we can even get on this rock. That sounded like my bad gut ache sometimes. Ooh, shouldn't have eaten that last taco. Right, it's definitely time for no scope. Right? Let's see how we go. I mean, I'm going to have to be super lucky to get this thing, so. I know it doesn't. I don't think it does make any noise. Find us from memory. So, they're having many reports lately about mountain lions coming into urban areas. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, and they eat the dogs, but you know what? A lot of those, well, probably not those people. It frustrates me. Okay, everything needs controlling. We've been doing it for thousands of years. Okay. If there was a mountain lion by your cave back in the day, you would have killed it. It's just survival. It's just all it is. Always eat that last taco, Radio Lucy. Had some good advice there. Hunter 780, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, guys, remember today's classic. We're not doing Call of the Wild questions, unfortunately. So I just got to remind you all of that. Come back on Tuesday and ask. More maps, please. Ooh, I think everybody wants to see more maps. I need to concentrate. I'm like too busy watching all you lovely people. Bam, bam, bam! I'm getting excited now. Actually waiting for this thing to come in. I don't know where it came in from either, so... This feels like a 50-50 setup, I'm not gonna lie. It's behind you, just eat you instead. Yeah, probably. The suspense. You think time will run out before it comes? It's another 12 minutes, Spawn and Noodles. As long as it doesn't get stuck again, we should be good, right? So... A new map in Classic at the top of my wish list. Me as well, James. Me as well, bud. I think it'd be awesome. Hold? What? Hold the... and move it around? What do you mean move it around? You're saying there might be a call from it? I'm dipping my head into the sun here. Got any map ideas? I mean, like, if there's another map, it's going to have to be, well, I would like it to be Africa, right? I think that's the one that the community have really been dying to see. So, yeah, sometimes Paddy Fong, when the wind blows, what is it, Medved Tiger, gets me chilly. And then some survival games do too, like Long Dark and stuff like that. Like those games are making me feel really cold inside. I think I'm going to stick my gun out, actually, just to be responsive. Look, Classic's got free look too, ladies and gents. Only thing on, yeah, but Dirt Never, it's never going to happen. It's all about balance, dude. You can't, yeah, it's not like Call of the Wild. It's not an arcade game. Like, you have to hunt in this game, because if you just can bounce around tents all the time, you'll just get spawn mashing even more hardcore. Had it there? No. Where are you, kitty cat? Favorite trophy and classic? Oh, I have a few. Favorite rears, probably my albino fox, I think, or my albino turkey. Favorite trophies, probably my 243 mule deer, I think, or got a 422 Roosevelt elk as well, which is quite big, but. Where are you, Putty Cat? woodcocks this game, that'd be kind of cool. I personally don't have like a lot of affliction with bird hunting like that. I don't mind duck hunting and I'd go geese hunting, but small bird and stuff like that, it doesn't float my boat. I'm not a game designer. I don't get to make these decisions, but yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? I think they're the ones that fly the same path all the time, right? Woodcocks do. You think the puma's already gone? Could have done, eh? I don't know how close you can be to hear those ambient noises, but it definitely could have spooked. Roosevelt or Rocky? Yeah, that was Roosevelt. My biggest Roosevelt is 397, which I also shot on stream here. Well, I guess we got nothing to lose by staying, actually, because, you know, I don't think we're going to find another cat in 6 minutes. Maybe we get lucky, maybe there was another one in the area that was coming in. We'll see. That noise there, was that the puma noise? So, it's in the area somewhere still. It's coming back in. Do a call in distress for it. I actually, where is that? I have a distress caller somewhere in real life, but I haven't practiced it enough really. I really thought I heard that. I'm gonna put my glasses on, sorry for this, but you see what I mean? I mean, for me, maybe with the lights too, it makes it worse, but it just cuts that dullness out, and you can see everything a lot better. Hey, good. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Happy Thursday to you as well, dude. It's Pacific Northwest. I think it's based in. I think it's American. I like it. I like having a hard animal too. I think it really shakes things up nicely. I personally was disappointed when there was Samba spray released. The Samba were really fun to hunt with no caller, and I know that I can still do that, and sometimes I do, but it's just like it takes away the accomplishment a little bit of getting a big Samba. Well, I think I can. Sometimes that helps turning it on and off. Robert Franks, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, sometimes the kitties do just straight up ignore the calls, unfortunately. How much longer we got? 3 minutes left. Come on, kitty cat. You know you want to come slinking in here. I'm trying to get it to come in those spawn maneuvers because I've only got like 2 minutes left. So let's just got this. There we go. I heard it then. But I don't think it's coming into the call, right? Because otherwise it would be here by now. No, I don't have the jackrabbit collar in my inventory. Actually, it's a good point. Oh. But if it's like the lynx and the bobcat, that's only a short range caller anyway. So. Oh, I want to see that puma face come sticking through the. Bonjour, Richard. 15.3 Puma, that's great enough. Well, apparently it's like the average score for it. What have you guys been shooting? Reset your time? Reset your time? What do you mean reset my time, Colby? Most of them around that score. Ah, okay. $15.661's your biggest permit moment. Nice, Dawson. Reset the time for the Pumas to come in. And go a little bit longer, but I do have a family to get to in a second. You reckon it's stuck on a tree, Hosen? I think it could be two. It could be two. Has anyone shot a black panther yet? Or black puma? I'm guessing there's a melanistic one. That would look pretty cool. Bob's, you got 8 kids, 9 in the oven. Oh, damn. I don't know how you do that, man. 2's enough for me. Superpoints, catch you later, buddy. Yeah, it's probably going to try and charge me in a second. Was that it? Or was that my kids? Hey, catch you later, Janet. Thanks for jumping on the stream. I'm going to go for just a little bit longer. I think it would come from this way. See if we can find this thing. Whether it's going to find me. Colby, are we talking about in Classic? You shot 3 rear... You shot 3 rare Puma? That sounds like they're not very rare then. Just to be honest with you. There's a mission waiting to happen. Shoot a charging Puma with buckshot. Oh, that'd be fun. I'd be down for that little mob. Can't get them off Fortnite? Oh, you try and get them to hunt in game with you. I gotcha. I feel like I heard it this way. Does it give me a, you know, a roar before it charges, or is it just a silent killer? Apparently HD, yeah they do. Just gonna eat me. They roar first, thanks Wolf. Check your wind. You don't need to check the wind in this game, Colby. I've got Sand Eliminator on. I've never in my life checked the wind in this game, and I've never had any issues. It doesn't have as much effect as Call of the Wild does. Imagine hunting them without dogs. That'd be eerie. It kind of would be deadly, wouldn't it? Mr. Moonies, this is the Hunter Classic, my man. Where is this cat? Freaking blind. Or is it just not there? Alright, we get to this point, if I can't see it, we're going to have to call the stream, ladies and gents. Come on, Puma. No, this is not Hunter Call of Wild. This is the Hunter Classic. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we got outsmarted by a sly putty tap. But yeah, thank you very much for the stream, everyone. Have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. See you on Tuesday for Call of the Wild, and on Thursday for more Classic. I'll see some of you guys later on tonight. Have a really good one. Bye.